Welcome back to Newsbeat. In these tough economic times, people are looking to save cash everywhere they can, from the grocery stores to shopping malls.
But one Chicago couple is on a mission to shop only at Black-owned businesses. Reporter Susan Rosgen has a story.
Also need some shrimp.
Maggie Anderson better have all the items on her list before she leaves the supermarket. Because if she doesn't, it's a long way back. Anderson has to drive 20 minutes from her home to the only grocery where she'll shop, the one that has a black owner. She'll also drive out of her way to eat at a black-owned restaurant, get clothes cleaned at a black-owned dry cleaners, and keep her money in a black-owned bank.
You know what,
Maggie and her husband John have made a public pledge to try to buy only from black-owned businesses for 1 year. They call it the Empowerment Experiment, empowering black communities by supporting their businesses. Critics call it an experiment in racism.
We're not advocating that anybody make purchases along racial lines. Okay, that's not what we're advocating. What we are advocating, though, is that African Americans do have a higher sense of duty to support black businesses that are investing in the community.
How did it go yesterday at the church?
Very good.
Traditionally, black-owned businesses often struggle more than white-owned businesses. The grocery store owner says he sells only the best products, but he still has trouble persuading shoppers from the neighborhood, black and white, to get past the stereotype that black-owned stores are second-rate.
If we are so diverse and we're so equal and everybody's the same, then why is it it's bringing awareness to, there's an African American grocery store. African American grocery store is a very nice grocery store. It's a very fresh grocery store. Where's our business? If they do not seek out the business and shop at the business, then we are not able to sustain the business.
A bunch of farmers best in there for the grocer. And
3 months into their one-year experiment, the Andersons admit they have not been able to buy everything they need from black-owned businesses. Not even close. The biggest monthly checks for the mortgage and utilities still go to anonymous, faceless corporations. But the goal is the same.
At the end of the day, this is just about people, in the African American community getting their representative share of the American dream.
Susan Rosgen, CNN, Chicago.
The couple has been on their black business shopping spree for about 2 months now.
Well, the G20 summit in London has prompted thousands of protesters to fill the city's financial district. Angry crowds have broken bank windows and scuffled with police ahead of tomorrow's summit. Thousands of police clad in yellow jackets surrounded the crowd of about 4,000, trying to keep some semblance of order. The shops around the Bank of England boarded up their windows in anticipation of the protest. Leaders from the world's 20 largest economies are gathering to find ways to alleviate the global economic slump and avoid future economic crises. We're joined now by Alexandra Cranford with a look at our weekend's weather forecast. Alex, it got quite nasty this afternoon, but it cleared up. What can we look forward to this weekend?
It did. It was a little crazy there. We got so much rain, and now we've got the sun, but it looks like we should have a few days of nice weather coming up. I'll have more next on Newsbeat. Welcome back to Newsbeat. I'm Alexandra Cranford. Well, we saw some clouds this morning. We definitely saw that thunderstorm this afternoon, and we even saw some severe weather. But that system is mainly cleared out of the area, and we're seeing lots of sunshine in the southeast right now. We're also seeing warm temperatures. Most spots are reaching up to highs in the mid-70s. Notice Lafayette, New Orleans, and Baton Rouge all climbing into the upper 70s. In Baton Rouge today, our high was at about 78 degrees, and of course we saw some serious weather this afternoon. We ended up getting about a ½ inch of rainfall, and at 11 a.m. it really looked more like twilight out there. There's still a tornado watch in effect until 5 p.m., but those skies have lightened. We're getting a lot of sunlight now, and we've got a strong breeze this afternoon too, coming in from the south. Tonight that wind will shift from the south to the west, but it'll stay pretty strong, so expect a breezy night for tonight. Also expect cool temperatures. Will dip down to about 50 degrees for our overnight low. So with that mix of cooler air and that westerly wind, you might want to grab a jacket if you're headed out for the evening. Tomorrow should be a great spring day. Temperatures will stay mild. climbing just into the low 70s. We'll get a lot of sunlight, we'll get those clear skies, so it should be the perfect start for the LSU spring break. If you're spending your spring break here in Baton Rouge, you can expect some pretty pleasant springtime weather. We'll get mild temperatures and sunny skies pretty much every day. We only have a slight chance for showers on Sunday, so it'll be a great chance to spend some time outdoors here in southern Louisiana. And if you're one of the lucky ones to be headed to the beach for spring break, watch out for some weather that actually might not be too beach-like. Those spots along the Gulf Coast can see Destin, Panama City, and Gulf Shores. Friday and Saturday should be great beach days, warm temperatures and lots of sun, but depending on your destination, watch out for showers starting on Sunday, and also watch out for winds and cooler temperatures. I would say definitely pack a sweatshirt, a jacket, blankets, whatever you need to keep warm, because those beaches will get breezy and chilly after those first couple of days of warm weather. And also, I hate to say it, but pack that umbrella along with your swimsuit, because there's a chance you could run into some rain as well. So a couple of days of sun and cooler temperatures and possible showers coming at the end of the weekend. And that's it for weather. I hope you have a great spring break. And Kristen is here with the update on sports.
Thanks, Alex. Coming up, several LSU teams are in action over the break. We'll tell you who next. But first, we have last night's baseball results and a story on one player who has been tearing it up. That's next on Newsbeat.